Hey everyone, you're looking for a spotlight for YouTube, streaming, TikTok, Instagram or for photography? For low budget but high quality design, then check out this light which is just behind me. For 220 bucks you get an 80 watt LED light that includes a solid tripod, a lamp, light shapers and a dual power supply with a long cord. Of course you will find this package in the video description below, and if you plan to shoot outside without any possibility to attach this light to power, then get these two batteries, which I obviously will include in the video description below. These ones are just made for this LED light because they have 7,800 milliamperes. These ones are the big kind of Sony batteries, and the cool thing about these ones is that you can charge them using USB Type-C. So you can charge them in your car, you can charge them using your tablet adapter, smartphone adapter, notebook adapter. And if you still got power but your phone is dying on the way home from your shooting, then you can use the other side to use it as a mobile charger. The entire package, including the bag, weighs just under 5 kilograms. Included is a reflector, a solid, a really solid tripod, a 1.5 meter cord, a softbox, a user guide, and this stunning lamp just behind me. And on top, Great Video Maker, that is the company which is producing this video light, gives you 2 years of guarantee. And if you plan to shoot outside and you worry about the equipment, this light is also waterproof, but it's not made for diving in the Atlantic Ocean. As we are so far already into this review, let's have a close look at the LED light itself. The light itself has a really solid design. It's made of plastic, but on the other hand, it doesn't feel cheap at all. There's an intelligent cooling fan inside, which cools the lamp from inside, so it brings the heat out. And you really don't hear it a lot. I'm standing just next to it and you probably don't hear it at all. That's pretty bright, isn't it? The mount supports 180-degree turns, which is pretty amazing for all light shaping tools outside. This softbox here was included in the entire package. If you set it up for the first time, it may take a while. Since I'm used to build up all these softboxes, it probably took me like 5 minutes to set it up. You can easily remove this part here and put it back on. And if you have a close look, you have these two soft shades inside, which you can easily remove and put back on as you need. And if you need to move from A to B, you can easily disassemble this entire softbox within 2 minutes. Let's have a close look here, very quick. So here's the van. If you want to use DC, just go to the upper side. At the moment there's no cord plugged into the light, so I use the battery power, and I'm using at the moment 2 individual batteries which I charged in the past. However, I can still recommend to use those ones because they support more milliamperes and they're easily to charge since they feature a USB Type-C port. Right here you got a stepless rear dimming dial to adjust the light output by 1% increments, which is pretty accurate. By adjusting this handle here on the side, you can lock the lamp in place and you can tilt it up and down, and you may turn it 360 degrees around. So on this LCD display you see that we have a full battery indication. As I told you before, you can adjust the light output by 1% increments, and you can also adjust the white balance. If you push that button right here, you can easily move forward by more than 1% increments. And if you push that button for a little longer, you can adjust the white balance. The lowest one that we get is 2700 Kelvin and it goes up to 7500 Kelvin, so pretty cool. If you push that button right here, it features also some scenes, which I will show you in a second, with a special feature that this lamp offers as well. Go to your app store, it doesn't matter if you have an Android phone or an iPhone like I do, and type in GVM LED. For a really strange reason, you need to set up your own account. That takes about 2 to 3 minutes. Make sure to get that verification code via email, paste it into the app and set up a password, and then you can use the video light just behind me using the GVM app. Make sure you allow Bluetooth. And since I add already this LED light to the system, it's still in there, so I can control it by pushing on this button right here. The hardest thing for me was to set up a Bluetooth connection between this LED light and my smartphone. I wish that this light would just feature a Bluetooth button, but unfortunately I had to press randomly some buttons until I got an indication saying app, and then this light was found in my settings here. And with the app right now, I would be able to control the video light as shown without touching it at all. So I'm able to control the intensity, and I'm doing this in 0.1 increments. So you would be even more precise by dealing with this video light in combination with your phone. I can easily adjust the white balance, so that is pretty cool. And I can make it even warmer by twisting this circle here to the other side. I can also save that now as a preset. So if I change locations and I wanted to save my settings in the app, that is possible as well. And I got here also 8 effects. So this one here is lighting. I can set up the intensity. I can also set up the rate. And if you push that button right here, it triggers the light. I can also simulate a TV by just pressing the start button here, and as you can see, this light does some things now. So I can adjust here also the intensity of that preset, I can adjust the rate, and I can also select a different white balance for that preset. This effect here is called paparazzi, so I increase the rate now. I can also increase the intensity. So as you can see, it's like if someone is making some photos of myself using a flash, I can also select a different white balance. So that is pretty cool and bright. I can slow down the rate. So pretty cool what you're able to do with such a low budget package in combination with this app here. And as I said, the hardest part was just to find this light. Once it's in your system and you set it up with your account, it's always connected, even if you lose your phone or you're switching to a different phone. Well, that is also one advantage of having one account there, because you will find your light straight away without touching the buttons anymore. So just as a demonstration, I'm standing right in front of my camera right now, just pretending that I would like to take a video of myself, which I'm obviously doing, and I can adjust the light as I wish to. So at the moment I'm at 7.3%. I can make it even a bit cooler or warmer. As you can see, this is now really warm, and as you can see, this is now the coolest light I could get out. The white balance on my camera is set to 5400 Kelvin, and this is now set to 3500. And if I go up to 5400 Kelvin, which matches to the white balance of my camera, it looks kind of cool, to be honest. I could adjust also the settings here on my camera, so switching down the ISO or going down with the intensity. That is now 4.2% using this video light. And you don't need to touch that light anymore if you're standing in front of the light and you want to record yourself, since you can do everything using your phone. I'm using now the exact same settings as before, but we're using now this light shaping tool in front of my camera. So this light stands at the same spot. And this is what I used to get when I have this light shaping tool attached to the softbox. It looks like one of the best low budget packages out on the market for YouTubers, TikTokers or Instagrammers. Or if you're a photographer and you need to do some light shaping, this is the softbox to start with. If you'd like this video, you will find the link in the video description below. See you next time und tschüss.